All right, guys, this is cherry tomato growing tips part 2. Okay, so here's another tip. Rainwater is always better than water from your sink or your hose. Rainwater has minerals, it has all sorts of nutrients for the plant, and what it doesn't have is just as important as what it does have. It doesn't have any chemicals. It doesn't have anything that will stunt the growth of any of your plants. If I had it my way, I would just filter rainwater for myself to drink. And I probably will. I've been thinking about that a lot lately. But what I do is I get 5-gallon buckets. This is just, I'm telling y'all the easy way. Because a lot of stuff, you probably have containers sitting around at your house, I put them all where the water drips. I don't have gutters. I never put gutters in because I'm a cheap guy and I don't want to spend the money. But the advantages is I get all this water. I get water. You don't want to leave that stuff just sitting around all the time. You'll get mosquitoes. But look at that. That's fresh rainwater. I've got just, I usually, for what I usually do about 5 gallons is enough to get me through a week or two to water all my plants until the next rain comes. So that's another really good tip you can use. And then the other tip I forgot to mention in my last video is you gotta have some sort of support system for your tomato, because they'll just start growing on the ground. And I'll show you an example of that real quick, because I like to experiment and see and figure out stuff for myself a lot of times, so I can come on here and give y'all advice so y'all don't have to sit there and do a million things to see what's the best method. See, that one had the one from the store, and I use sticks and string from this, and it works just as good. But I'll tell you what, the metal, the one I have over there, that's the best one that I've found so far. It works the best, and everything. So that's what y'all should use. And yeah, so just get your rainwater, collect your rainwater. If you got gutters, hook it up to your gutter. Put a 5-gallon bucket up under your gutter. You can figure out a way to do it, Or if you have, just set a bucket out in the middle of the yard, you'll get a little bit. It just won't be as much. You want to get a nice stream flowing, off of your roof if possible. But yeah, that's all you really have to do. And that will just make things so much better for you. And then you get to come outside every day and you get to look and see, wow, that tomato really looks awesome. And it's gotten a little bit bigger, and it's just fun, and it's good for your mental health and everything. So y'all like and subscribe, and I'll be coming to you with more helpful tips and just good vibes and just good conversations. Yes, sir, and yes, ma'am. Y'all have a good day.